Generic greetings and welcome back to Warpips. Today's beverage is a nice and chilled elderflower cordial, which is homemade, very artisan, which basically means that only I'm going to drink it. Either way, welcome back to Warpips. It's been a little while since we've done anything on Warpips. In fact, the last time I personally played it was when I last featured the video when we completed the campaign. But there's been a couple of patches since then. Specifically, this is version 1.0.3.7, and there's been some stuff added, so I thought I would jump in and check it out. More specifically, there's been more new maps and night maps and a couple of new units as well, so hopefully enough for me to jump in and see some new stuff. So let's just go to game and to new campaign. We'll overwrite whatever's there because we, well, completed the other one, and we'll just go to normal campaign. I don't really want to touch the easy or certainly the hardcore setting. And, army customization. So it looks like you can customize your force now, so we can select our insignia. I think we'll go for the bomb there, and you can change the colour as well. So, yeah, maybe that, and then you can go for enemy force as well, which we'll just have as red, and we'll have as the generic army. There we go, and job done. Cool. So yeah, as I said, I've checked roughly through the patch notes for the last couple of versions, but it's not something I've played in, like, say, quite some time since that last video, so I'm not entirely sure exactly what has been added, so it's going to be sort of fun in finding out. There's a pistol pip, a weak low damage enemy grunt. Is that new? I know there's your standard war pip, and then you've got, like, yeah, shotgunner, war fighter, and you've got your pistol pip there. And I'm also aware that the mercenary was one of my favourite units because I love just spamming them, but it was changed to you only get 2, which I didn't like, and it's actually been put back to 3, which I do enjoy now. And what have we got? We've got our war pip, we've got the tactician, and we've got the heavy gunner there as well. And arms dealer, there's nothing we can get there. And then upgrades. That's pretty good. So when you got upgrades there, it firstly went across there, because I wasn't too sure when we first started playing the game that you could do that. So that's been put in as well to aid in all of that. Hopefully there's been more stuff added in there as well. Weapons depot. I don't know if anything's been changed there. Water-cooled turrets, cool. Either way, let's just go ahead and go to map, and we're going to select our maps where we can fight. So let's just see. There is a mercenary. Yes, we're going to go for the one with mercenary. Surely they've got a pistol pip, a warfighter, and a UAS. So our loadout will be probably a war pip, and they have assault rifle and a underslung weapon there. So we'll go for a war pip and maybe a small turret and tactician maybe. Yeah, we'll put a tactician on there, and then we'll probably deploy on that one. Actually, I should probably check the difficulty. It is difficulty 1 star. Okay, right. So, and there's enemy waves there. Quite frankly, then I'm not going to waste a tactician on it. I'm just going to deploy like that and just hopefully use the warpips. I should really say that if you've not seen the game, it's basically like a sort of push-pull strategy, and you deploy your units and, you know, have to destroy the enemy base and such. But you'll see when we get in here. It's something I very much enjoyed and played it quite heavily until I completed it, and then thought, well, there's no real point in me playing any more than that. So I've got some upgrade points. I'm going to probably use that to upgrade this, which is like your rank essentially. And I'm just going to put some defenses down. So how much is that? 50 generic units of currency. So I'll just wait until we've got enough of that, and then just put these defenses down. You can see I've put the defenses there, and they're just shooting away at these enemies, and yeah, that's actually in cover, so we'll have to see what we can do. There's another one, so hopefully we can take care of business. I'm waiting until I get a next rank. The reason for that is I want to get, increases accuracy by a small amount. Actually, it won't really matter. There we go, we've got another pip because we've killed some stuff, and I can deploy a pip, so I'm going to do that. It's just one of them. They have a grenade launcher, and there we go, there's a rank up there, and hopefully they'll be able to make some progress in moving forward and assaulting these guys. There's one of the barrels being hit, and you can see it's spiraling out of control. I do like that. That's pretty good. Let's get another defense in here. So I'm putting all the defenses behind these concrete blocks, which are currently getting absolutely annihilated, as you can see here. So that war pip, that war pip is not going to last too long. But I'm just ranking up, so let's just see. Actually, that just... yeah, command center is full. Objective over there is full. The objective is like looks to be some sort of like weapons dump or something like that. This bar here shows the strength of the enemy waves. So at the moment they are medium strength, but eventually they're going to go to middling, and then there's going to be a very strong wave here, and then it's going to sort of push off. So you really want to attack in between those waves, and we can use this button here on the right to initiate like a real strong push there, so that rushes them. So it says, what's it do? It says, orders all units to rush the enemy plus move speed and weapon accuracy, and this one is defensive mode, so they go into defensive mode, and, oh, there we go, that didn't work out too well. Yeah, they go into a defensive mode, and they get, go into cover, defense bonus and weapon range, and oh, that gun got absolutely annihilated. You notice I was able to deploy that gun there. Does that take more points now to upgrade? Possibly. Yeah, you can deploy these static things, these defensive turrets, but only at your front line or back, so you can't place them here until you've actually taken it. Oh, that was a lovely grenade. It just went in and just took that person out. Let's just go for an assault there just to get them down, and then we've upgraded those, which increases the Warp's range by a small amount. So this is the big wave that that was sort of fearing here, and oh, they're actually deploying these cars now. Looks like one of my shots as well managed to hit this fuel tank and it's taken out. That car is deploying some units, and it is no longer deploying some units. It tends to be quite difficult to deploy those units when it isn't in fact in existence. And it looks like we are managing to hit very successfully their ammo dump, their objective, so there we go. But they are slaughtering these guys as well. Let's just go for an attack, and this should be a win, even though it's in their... Ah, that's a shame. If I can say, even though it's in their like rush phase here, we were still able to do a lot of damage. So I've deployed more Warpips. I'm going to press the assault button so they get more move speed just to go ahead. I've got these 3 defensive turrets that are taking everything out, so I'm not worried about this one. This should be quite an easy win. And it's only a 1 star out of 10 anyway, so there's no dramas here. So yeah, just once again, just waiting for enough points so I can just rush this. That car's about to die, and there we go, and that's a win. That's an easy win there. And the objective is going to go down. A couple of grenades going in, and there we are. So, job done. Okay, pretty good. Pretty happy with that. A little bit rusty. I wasn't really looking at the wave too much. There's army strength that goes up. As you fight, the army strength will increase. There, mercenaries, yes. My favourite unit. I'll be honest, they did need a nerf. Let's see what we've got here. So, similar thing. Let's go for maybe this one. It'll give us access to those two. This one, similar thing. Actually, no, let's head towards this, where we get... Oh, actually, this is interesting. This is a harder thing to do, but you can see now it also shows landmines, guard towers, and barbed wire. So it's showing what defenses they have, whereas previously it didn't, I believe. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's do this one then. So this is a mission. It's only 2 stars, and it looks like you can spam them early and get it done. 100 meters gap between them. Okay, we're going to do that. So loadout. I'm going to go with mercenaries. So deployed in small platoons that must recharge, much more powerful when ranked up. Yeah, so 2 mercenaries, 3 mercenaries. Right, okay, so we're going to go with one of those, and a tactician, and one of those. Deploy. I don't know what we're getting back off it. Doesn't really matter. We're just cracking on with it. Operation Billway Water. I love the names that it just launches out. Is this a new map? I'm not really too sure. There's a merc. So, like previously, I'm not going to spawn units. I'm going to just use these guns to try and slow them down, because like other ones, what happens is you deploy them, and if you rank up, then they get that bonus applied. But mercenaries, when you use them, on the 2nd rank they get 2 mercenaries for 1, then on the 3rd rank they get 3. So if you spawn them now and then upgrade, well, you don't get that extra 1 like retroactively. So there you are. Still only level 1, and these turrets, so this one in the middle is probably not going to last too long because it's right in the open, but I wanted to put it there just to slow these guys down. Obviously we've got one in the back there, and I'm still able to keep spamming these, and there we go to the next rank, so that's good. So when we use this, so we can... so those don't cost anything, by the look of it, but there is a cooldown for it. Right! That's pretty good, actually. I do not mind that. It fits the whole spamming theme, but speaking of spamming theme, let's just get these mercenaries in, who are not overly great, shall we say. They are not amazing, but we do have a support guy in, which increases, I believe, their accuracy. Reduces the delay between artillery strikes. Bumps the accuracy of pips around them, yeah, and also causes the artillery to be dropped in as well. Anyway, it looks like we are able to get to the front lines here, and let's just attack this. You can see we're trying to destroy before that first wave. We only have 2 mercenaries and this support guy, and now we have none of those because they're all destroyed. I thought something like that might happen, but we shall see how we get on. I probably don't want to deploy much more here. Actually, we'll deploy that there just in case, and we'll go for the full attack just to get that accuracy and take them out. And then that should be it, hopefully dealt with. Oh no, looks like they've just spawned some more stuff, which is a shame. You can't directly control these guys. The whole point is that you want to deploy them in certain waves. But there we go. That's an easy win. Good objective win there. Sweet. Okay. So that is Operation Success. Enemy army strength is increasing. We've got 15 war books. We've got a warpip, small turret, and an oil barrel, which is sell oil for cash. There we go. So just weird explosions in the background there. Let's go for maybe this one, because then it'll give access to everything around there. I want to try this. So they've got pistol pip, warfighter, and a war mule. We get oil derrick, drone swarm, and war pip. So for loadouts, I'm going to go with a war pip. I'm going to go with a tactician, and I think I'm going to go with a base defense turret. I don't know. What's the mission info say? Big spam early on, and then after that it is okay. So because of the 85 meters, this is Operation Sassy Fan. Yeah, because of the distance between them, I want something that can quickly get in there and destroy that. So I think I will, in this case, go for... Actually, I've got 30 war books. Can I buy anything? I can buy stim pack. No. Oh, maybe. 25. No, I want to keep it for the upgrades. There's an arms dealer upgrade. What's this one? Fire additional salvo for missiles before reloading. Don't need that. Reduce heat per shot on all base defense turrets, and improves base defense turret accuracy at range. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to pick that up. And it means that for my loadout, I'm going to pick up the base defense turret and deploy. I do like these static structures and stuff, and like building up your little base and such. I hope more of that's added. I also really hope, and I have mentioned this before, that we see like generals. What's the accuracy? 60%. Well, you wouldn't have thought it. Yeah, we see like generals, so like a bit like Advance Wars, I always thought, where you would have a general that's bit like about, say, tanks or support or logistics or whatever, that'll allow you to like get bonuses to certain things and maybe negatives to others based on the type of general. Just get a little flavour for your forces there. So I'm just waiting until I can take these guys out. The problem is I only have a certain accuracy level. So I'm just getting my warpips to go across there and trying to shoot these guys. It seems that I don't want to really fire much more than that. It seems that the targeting of this is a bit improved. It's not like it used to be really problematic before, I used to find. Let's increase that and get a couple of support guys in. And get them to push. There we go. And because it's 2 bridges, having to deal with the north bridge a bit more. But there's stuff that this gun is hitting. It says accuracy is 100%, but it is hitting some of the other stuff. I'm going to try and take out this vehicle. Ah, I've overheated. The gun's overheated. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, well, we'll keep attacking. We do have some support and some grenades going in, which is... Oh, what? The grenade hit there didn't explode. It just knocked that barrel over. That's exactly the opposite of what it should have done. It should have had a big boom. Oh, well. You can't have everything, I guess. This is still overheating. Yeah, it's still on its cooldown period. But this is, remember, the big attack here. So once this is over with, we should be able to, yeah, continue our assault. So just targeting all of these guys as best I can. That guy is taking cover behind a oil barrel, which is gonna blow up. I say oil barrel, it's a red barrel, so I have no idea what's in it apart from explodium, most likely. There's us ranked up to the max level, so we're gonna get good support, good accuracy, increased range, and I'm just using this assault thing here to try and move forward, and there we go. That's now everything taken out, so let's just keep deploying some more stuff. The max amount of units is on this right hand side here, but quite frankly, where we are, I think I should be able to hopefully take out this objective, but Let's just... Yeah, is that it? Can I target there? Oh, I can actually target the enemy base. It's 6% to hit, but... Well, you know what the saying is. Every shot you don't take is a miss. You miss every shot you don't take. Enemy army strength increased, and we've got our oil derricks, we've got drone swarm and a war pip. So let's try the hard mission then. Let's see what this is going to be like. So over here we have enemy lineup gas pip, shoots low damage AoE gas grenades, does not damage vehicles. That's new. That is new. Oh, right, okay. So how I'm going to deal with that? It says in this mission info, 165 meters, it's a 8 out of 10 difficulty. This is going to be a difficult mission. So I want to go for pretty much one of these each. There we go. We will have the oil derrick, we'll have one of those, and one of those. We could even put the drone swarm on there. Actually, I do like the drone swarm, so that will do us quite nicely. Right. I've completely filled my bar there, so let's just see what this is like. This is going to be probably a protracted fight. Operation Mappy Perfume, I think that was. Yes, defend that one there. I know in previous videos a lot of people said it's got a very strong Red Alert vibe, and I was like, yep, wouldn't be surprised if that is 100% deliberate. And I have no problem with that whatsoever. Right, so we're going to deploy those guys, and... Oh, cool. So as soon as I deploy that, it's actually shooting that defensive turret there. They do have mines. You can see there's mines there, and the defensive turret. I'm going to put these barbed wire bits across as well, just to damage these guys as they go through. The whole point is I'm trying to hold out. Let's use that to get cash, and I want to place another defensive turret maybe about here. That should hopefully work out for us. So there we go. So actually this is getting hit. Some shots are whizzing past and hitting that, I notice. I don't know if that's... yeah, it's definitely hitting it, but it's not causing any damage. So it just looks pretty cool, and that's about it. There is some more units. We probably want to wait for... 125 would be nice to get an oil derrick to increase the amount of cash that we get. But no, that turret's about to go. So I'll put one there. So I'm just holding out, really. Just holding out and to get that. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Spam those war pips. And then get those moving forward. And then another gun. No, not another gun. Let's wait. We've got a good little push going on now. Where they're going to explode. They don't stop the mines. I wonder if an engineer or something is going to be added at some point to remove those. Like some sort of sapper or something. Anything really to allow us to... you know, get rid of those mines, apart from, well, at the moment the only way of destroying them is to walk across them, which is suboptimal to say the least. I'm going to place one of these oil derricks in, and there we go, and that gives us cash throughout the course of this, which is very, very good indeed. And we do have drone strikes, so I can start drone striking there, just to take the pressure off. And I can I drone strike these? Yes. Drone strike, very useful for taking out those, which is good. So our defensive turrets are still working away there, and yeah, that's pretty much that dealt with. 1, 2. So now if we use 1, 2, 3, there we go. There's loads of war pips. Big enemy wave coming in now. I'm going to use these drones. We've only got a limited amount though, to try and take out this car, and keep using these guns to support them. Let's see if I can take that guy out, and boom, yes, there we are. So this is apparently the big wave that we have to weather, so I'm just going to do what I can to take these guys out. Looks like all of my mercenaries have been destroyed, so let's just see what we can do. I'm just assaulting now. Let's get a good push going on here, and I'm going to place those in. A couple of drone strikes to try and take these guys out. And that's working out quite well. Wow, that was good. And some defensive turrets as well. But bear in mind that this attack here is in their phase. Like their big attack phase, so any progress we make here is unexpected, shall we say. But yeah, it looks like they have taken us all out. To be expected, to be fair. But we have all those defensive turrets, so all of our forces that we've spawned earlier, they're just going to come in. And hopefully be able to take them all out. I think that's it. That feels like it. Unless they spawn a huge amount of forces, which I'm just going to launch preemptively some drones there. Boom. Yeah, that's it. So we've defeated them in their big, heavy assault. And there we are. And that was a more difficult mission. Excellent. Operation success. 25 war books. Army strength increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bits to unlock. We've got barbed wire, stim packs, rockets, which are really good in the game. Shield pips, war pips, snipers, which I had limited success with snipers. And then extra life, so if we fail, we get an additional attempt at it. But we managed to get the more difficult one done. The objective is to get to there and defeat those, and there's a Tanya. Hopefully we'll get more hero units as well for the enemy, because at the moment I think there's just Tanya, unless there's one that I've... well, yeah, I think there's only Tanya, but hopefully we'll get more, and for ourselves as well. That may be quite cool. Oh, tow turret, that's new. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff added since I last played it, or at least maybe not a lot of stuff. What's this? Increase all infantry magazine capacity. Recruitment center. Starts around with extra pip supply. Small health increase is probably what I want to go for, but I don't have the points. I have 55. I'm gonna go for extended mag. There we are. But yeah, there seems to be a fair bit changed, a fair bit added, and overall, more Warpips. More fun, more better. Good. Sadly, didn't see any night maps, but it seemed, I think some of those maps that I played there were new, so glad to see that. Didn't actually see that gas pip. I think we might either taken them. We probably took them out either too early. I say too early. Not I say that as a bad thing. No, it was good that we took the gas pips out before they could fire, or maybe even just we destroyed them before they spawned. But good to see new units in it. Like the fact that it shows the guard towers and other structures there. Yeah, just improvements. Just, yeah, good. Happy with that. Going to keep playing more. Not in this video. I think we're going to call it there. That's been a bit of Warpips. But, yeah, overall improvements. Would still like to see, as I said, the ability to do, like, generals and stuff. I don't know if that's their focus, but it's certainly something that I would personally enjoy. Assuming it's, you know, it fits all the... fits their theme and whatnot. But, yeah, enjoyed that. Do I start it on a harder mode now and complete the game? No, you spent too much time on it. That's not a bad thing, I guess. Either way, that's been a bit of Warpips. I like what they're doing with it. I'd like to see it's progressing on. It's just a simple, honest game that I'm having a lot of fun with, so that can't be all bad. If you want to see more Warpips, let me know in the comments and we will go from there. And if you want to suggest any maybe other tactics that we could have used, maybe other units, what your favourite is. We didn't use the sniper, we didn't use the shield pip, and the heavy gunner we didn't use as well. But it'd be nice to hear your thoughts and feelings on different tactics and how you've progressed on with it. I know some people have had difficulty in the past with the game, but I find that once you fall into the flow of it, it's quite a cathartic thing. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this video of Warpips. By all means, let us know in the comments if you want to see more or whatever. Either way, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.